like that. Be intercepted. No, the fuck I didn't. No, the fuck I didn't. Niggas be lying every day. I didn't record it yesterday either. Cause it be lagging when I record. Like when I'm playing against other niggas. They get the lag. And that's what they was talking about yesterday when I was watching this the Twitch uh what's this? I watched it already. I watched this already. Let me see if they some Rick Willis. See what else we got. So now all right. Hey, they got Michael Vick. Ah, damn, you can damn, you get Michael Vick. I gotta go look at this. What's the field pass looking like? It gives me all this free shit right now. I don't care about them angry runs. 87s. I got 88s and 89 tight ends. Who cares? Oh, they giving me a left linebacker. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, halfback. Okay. You care about uniforms. 91. Yeah, they giving out some good cards this season. That must be, nah, they ain't paying for me. Oh, you gotta choose. You do. Huh? Yeah. Huh?
There you go.
Nah, I think you. I'm gonna throw it away.
God, God,
I don't need it real good.
yeah. All these diamonds on me go,
You
go,
got some
go,
too
just like
good.
Diego. God, God, yeah.
Okay.
All these shooters with me just go, go, just like Diego. God,
I
God,
do it every year.
yeah. Got a dime piece with me, she gon' go, just like Diego. God, 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 yeah. They don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego. Solitaire, earrings, they be shining, keep me blinded. Ain't met up, yeah, I can't. Since I got rich, and she say I'm a just cause I took her on the island. The money keep on piling. Talk to me, yeah. Better talk nice. Riding up with the fettuccine, they both that can't talk twice. Know they pray on my downfall. Everything I do, I gotta walk like. Let them in, jacket off. Rich, so I'm off life. God, 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 God. Yeah. All these diamonds on me go, 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 just like Diego. God, God, God. Yeah. All these shooters with me just go, go, just like Diego. God, God, God. Yeah. Got a dime piece with me, she gon' go, just like Diego. God, 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 God. Yeah. They don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the... You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. With you for today's game is... and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys again at halftime.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be caught by Moss. Down to the 10. Touchdown! Cowboys! Randy Moss, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Off work last day. It's our first full week. Yeah, because then when we went back, we only had 3 days, and then we had Veterans Day off, so we had a 4 days. Then we got
Hello
this
there,
week,
it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate
Thanksgiving
challenge.
and Black Friday.
For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, 2 of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Credit that play defensively to Marcus Peters. He got downhill in a hurry. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Burrow will throw. Nowhere to go. Here he and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Easy. Got them excited to meet me.
All the time.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. Tie score. You got the ball on your own 25-yard line.
All right, I'll see you late.
It's down. Touchdown, Detroit. Ricky Williams with his. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
2nd and 11 now. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. A little juke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. From his end zone, here's Dick. Now on the return, oh, no, the ball is loose. And this is scoop, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up, is that other place? Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't a regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You got a love. Maybach, lay back, matte black, just on your truck. Now I'm in an AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there, Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK used to litter Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with the life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why these talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move it was all a dream. Keep on talking and talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got double up. Give it.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So here are the Cardinals now with a long field ahead. They'll be let out by
with a very strong arm and make big-time plays off schedule. We also see a player with confidence and swagger. We see a guy who knows how to lead a team, who knows how to compete, and wants to be great every time he hits the field.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Now Wilson down around his goal line. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 and the 14-yard line.
Brother, what if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little shocked over what just transpired. Instead of letting the opening drive to deal with it, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. On their side now, how will they attack our offense?
So now the Chiefs go to defense and really starting field position. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boy, does he get the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, what's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On second down, Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the
and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And that is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And he lost the football. Well, one of the linebackers is given it. And they have possession at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Ricky Williams, the intended target, but it'll be second down. From the gun, here's Fields. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And so close, he gets Gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And 2 field goals now mean they take a rare 6-2 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal,
Yeah,
you'll
whooping
take.
your ass.
Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, you made a center? Where's Finicky at? You been at work? But you only make start making centers. That's when you can't find that thing.
On second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Wilson to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take a short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it.
They have me talk to boring ass brain.
Coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. I went to the county fair.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce taking it in. And the Chiefs are able to strike
from the back.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it.
Yeah, he shouldn't have ran on top. He shouldn't have ran up on Klay Thompson like that. Yeah. Yeah. The Pacers. Remember the Pacers when Jackson and them was there? They fucked up the Pistons. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was with the Pacers. And when he fucked everybody up.
Former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs, they just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And then change his name so he gets none of them charges no more. He ain't got none of that shit on his name no more. Once you change your name. Ooh, y'all think niggas get my nigga fancy like that?
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. The risk
Y'all get my nigga
for the
fancy like that?
onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play call.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. He'll get this one to Kelce. That's complete. Touchdown! Travis Kelce with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. As his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to
I
make
gotta
that
play
play.
people tonight,
Let's
man. I
face
gotta
it,
stay up.
it was executed well. It wasn't a bad
Play
kick. It
niggas.
wasn't anything like that.
I
Just
gotta
that
try
the
to get that
normal
90 curse.
outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a
Nah, I gotta get
very
my. I want that 90 curse.
possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
All about the numbers, huh?
All about the
But
numbers, baby.
you gotta
It's
get
a
up to
new game
48.
now.
They don't lie. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nah, now you understand what he's saying.
To throw is Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now off to the races down the right side. He already had the one fumble, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. Here in the first half, already twice lost to that hit the turf. Find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
He's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. Travis Kelce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The throw over the middle taken in. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Wilson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And the Chiefs police are going to signal for and be granted enough. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're not.
Travis Kelce. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon. And he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So first and 10 now from the 30. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Goin. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered.
They've got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Travis Kelce tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 96-yard
play. This is as long a play as you'll see that does not result in a touchdown. From backed up near your own goal line to now first and goal, what a play right there.
And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's complete downfield to Hightower. Touchdown, Cardinals. John Hightower, 43 yards. And the Cardinals are able to claw one back. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from.
Oh, and this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big. I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for KC. 88 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to... And the Chiefs are going to get it. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand. Here's 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 18. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Takes it to about the 37. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get on. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there for KC. 61 yards that time on the ground. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
You thought you were supposed to be pulling off magic.
Number is empirical.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one into the hands of Vaughn. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now look out. He's to the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 92 yards on the ground.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So chalk up another one. That is 8 field goals in one game, and it ties the late Ron Baronis for the most field goals in one game in NFL history.
Yeah, and in some ways, that's a testament to the futility of your offense. But the reality is, they've needed him in this one, and time again, he's delivered.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Learning how these niggas been kicking these little onside kicks on me.
Charles, it's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself,
These motherfuckers kicking onside kicks now.
Games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.
So I'm learning it.
But in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now it's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a... continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. There he goes up the right sideline. And finally shut down up past the 40-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for KC. 53 yards.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, I get to say it yet again. That drive ends in 3, and that is now 9 field goals he's converted in one game, and that, folks, is an NFL record.
Well, when your offense can't find its way into the end zone, time to call on the fixer, and that's what he's been in this one.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. On 1st down, Wilson. And he's taken down. Chief sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. This was a blowout supported by both sides.
Blowout.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe, man, I don't got time. It's all about the vibe, all that I got time. I ain't got the goose, stack with me. Don't come through, bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, don't waste my time. Yeah, I can show you how to make a lot of cheese. I got the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I want to circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. Ooh, so let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. I'm gonna watch what you gonna do. See, if you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. Throwing off the vibe, man, I don't got time. It's all about the vibe, all that I got time. I ain't got the goose, stack with me. Don't come through, prepared energy. You ain't with the vibe.
I had a night to sell everything.
What's good like making? In the making, a young tycoon that's sickening. Typhoid and spit like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it. I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you
Hold on, man.
what is you throwing off the vibe, man, I don't got time. It's all about the vibe,
Why didn't he? Yeah, you ain't doing that. Mm-mm. Hey, hey.
That's a drip. She in my wrist. That's a freezer. Give me assist. Give me teamwork. Keep it consistent. Go the distance. Can I talk my? Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life
is beautiful. I'm doing won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they book me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else, nigga. Do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. I used to wanna be like Wayne. I used to wanna be like Nip with the Cuban link chain. I used to rap like Jay, trying to make me a name. Now all I do is C5, and I'ma stay in my lane. I could do anything I put my mind to, that's facts. I wanna be a so I start. I like so I went on start flipping packs. I heard the drought 3 and said, dog, I'm a rap. I did that, superseded expectation. I refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. I'm the hottest rapper on the West, let's just face it. So put that pride to the side, then let's get paper. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me, I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money.
Bars, C5, just incredible. Hunger flow 2, it's easy. Incredible. Yeah.
I fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us when they find it out. I be taking straight losses, lady, what you crying about? I done put blood, sweat, and tears in, that's what I'm dying about. Know it costs to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team, they gotta stay for round. They gon' be talking loud, block out the south. Gotta know who gon' get it done, whether we home or out of town. In the state, gon' run them down.
Yeah, bagging my bag again. I started rapping and jump out of oh yeah, my daddy's son. Around that time I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But that was for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent. I do what it take to win. I came first place again. I'm coming too hard, no they won't see me fall. I ain't never gonna let them win. I've been on my grind, but man I don't skate. I'm putting up race, I ain't doing no days, no they couldn't relate. Can't even touch for my heart in the safe. I'm trying to get out the hood to the lake. I want the crib with the leg in the back. QB sneaky, getting attacked. Go through the hole like cat in the hat. This a Hellcat, this ain't no scat. Doing a dash, you know what I mean? Doing my big one, letting them see it. And I'm gonna put on for my whole team.
Been a problem my whole life. Mama love when I live it right. Daddy raised me survive and fight. Now they watching me on prime time. Now they watching me on prime time.
Let's get that.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. In this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They keep it with Henry on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this this one out of bounds. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off the play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the C's park for him once he got past the line of scrimmage? My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over. Your call of this play, Parker.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now it's Smith. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 3rd and 12. Gabbert now. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the foot. They begin the drive with Williams. There he goes left side. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out to the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Ricky Williams, 93 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's the ex-Florida Gator, Lamichael Pirine. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
What's that?
Gabbert. gets the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine.
Keep kicking it out of bounds. I ain't gonna let her get the ball.
Big deal. It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They run it again with Williams. Sheds off the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On second down, McCaffrey. Oh, some strong running. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Detroit. Christian McCaffrey, 59 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 17-0. 5 plays.
You want anything you got? Anything you got?
On the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
Hey, that's your mama, dog. Hey, you better tell that. She gonna give you the business.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Don't give her the wrong shit. You better not give her the wrong present for Christmas, I'll tell you that much.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. Out of the gun, Gabbard.
You should have opened it first.
Lions pressure, he's brought down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40
stupid. You better leave her alone, little bitch.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. Ooh, with a juke. How did he stay on his feet? And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. The 20. 5. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Anything you got.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So this
that's juicy juice to them.
Well here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
That's
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking this is the time of the play, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the line.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
I used to drink every weekend. I used to,
And that'll do it for.
shit,
There
I
you
used to
have
drink
it.
through the week until I
Halftime
cut that
quickly
out.
over. Third quarter, here we go. And we
Yeah, I
welcome
was
you back
gritting.
now.
Yeah, I was gritting,
Alongside
though. I
Charles
was just
Davis, I'm
outside
Brandon
doing
Goodin,
that.
getting set for quarter number 3 here.
That's like yoga.
And a big-time mess on the return.
And then when
He's
I got
out
into
of
the
bounds. He
military,
won't
that made
even
it
get
even
this back
heavier.
to the 5-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
Oh,
But
definitely.
Charles, for
Like,
them,
yeah.
pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 139 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. They run the option here on 1st and 10. There he goes right side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought in the field goal team here on first down.
I'm going to have to play tonight,
And
play
his
early in the
kick
morning.
is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the third quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that resulted.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. On the option right is Fields. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Down the left sideline. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Think he's got some unfinished business after taking that all the way down to the 1?
There's no doubt in his mind that he has unfinished business. How upset would he be, even though he won't show it, if the play call comes in, quarterback keeper, bootleg, maybe someone else carrying the football. He's done the heavy lifting. Let him take it across the goal line.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here,
How about the
much
Chiefs?
all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like
We
people
play
are
Monday.
starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating
The King.
traffic in order to get home or to
Talking about the
a
King.
destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score.
No, it was the Kansas
Yeah,
City
you're
Kings
right
fan.
about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching
You
this
don't even remember
blowout,
who played for the Saints.
let's just say it's been unusual.
Sean Kemp.
Third and long for
Sean
Gabbert.
Kemp. He was there at the end, right before they changed to Oklahoma.
Down he goes.
Hold on,
Taken
Cal.
down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout.
You didn't know about
It's just
Sean
the
Kemp
first
and
shot
Gary
made
Payton
as they burn
and all
one here
that.
in this third quarter. Taking it about the 36. Fighting him off. And now he spins free. A great return.
I don't know about
22
that.
yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a
I
first
don't know
and
what
10
you're
on the
talking
short
about.
side of the field. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
So, you can do that. You can do that.
And this one recovered by the hands team. For
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, you can do that. You can do whatever you want.
Gabbert now to throw on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
I ain't playing the game.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
These niggas ain't shit.
From the gun, Gabbert.
Yeah, I seen that.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
They went viral.
There and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the
You think they gonna fire him?
but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps
Play
the
my
sticks
game.
moving.
And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. Just 2
Nah,
minutes
he tore up
remaining in the
Thompson's
fourth
jersey.
quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So
You
it's
didn't see
real
that?
football here as
Yeah,
we welcome you back.
you didn't see the what had happened before that. Yeah, he ran up on Clay Thompson, fucking him up.
Again, it's
And
Gabbert.
Draymond Green came from the back and choked him.
And it looks like one of the
Oh
DBs
yeah, he's
is-
definitely there.
These guys are going to take over at the 39.
They say he that nigga in the locker room and on the court.
Hold it up as an
He
example
done
today.
punched
Beat
niggas and all that
frustrating
shit.
all the way through. And that last era,
That rookie that left
I
the
think that
team because he was getting punched on by
Absolutely,
Draymond.
that's been representative of their entire game still being shown. And able to get this one all the way up to
Right in practice, yeah, right in practice.
199 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I forgot who it
every
was,
now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about
but he
staying
punched
on
that nigga
schedule
out.
when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Detroit.
I wonder if I got time to play one more game.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game
But if
press
I play one
conference.
more
I have a
game, I
feeling
can get complete
that the
this.
quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game of the offense.
I got to get
I was just going to say
5 more field goals,
carrying the ball has been key.
a couple
for
more
those
yards
guys up
rushing.
front. They've made a lot of space.
and I
Well, after that last
keep them,
sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force
like
the
y'all do in
football,
y'all
get the
motherfucking
field
shit. You got to
goal, and
complete it.
expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them
You
to
know what I'm
rest on
saying?
their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle.
The
They
harvest
don't
season
consider
started
any
now.
lead safe.
Hey.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, dang, you got her cussing already, bro?
Now Gabbert. That's going to be caught by Judy. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just because all she hear about you is clock. Because you
Really good.
trash
Because of that,
today.
it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Powerful running. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 60.
If I can get done before 5:30, I can play another game. I got 23 seconds. I'm at 2:30.
Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Go ahead and beat
Not
that
only
shit.
that, this is where you wave to your
Yeah.
replacement. Go
Team
back to
lead,
the
you know,
bench.
forklift
No
driver,
way.
you
I'm
know.
not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line.
I'm that nigga at work, bro.
See if they reward him on this next play. With some
Nah, I'm not old,
there.
nigga.
One side, your defense forces the forward, and then they drive it down the field. Now, obviously, Charles, they wanted the touchdown, but at least they were able to drive it down and get 3 out of that.
Yeah, now we'll have to see how the other sideline responds because they had plenty of time during that field goal to think about that fumble and how they were
4 to
going
12,
to react. What are they going to do when they get the ball back?
But we stayed at 1:30.
A little bit better for their team.
I go in at 3:30 though. I clock in at 3:30. Get all my money.
The Raven offense set at the line for this
I used to
next
clock in
drive.
at 3. I used to
At this
clock in
point,
at
partner,
3.
things
Shit.
looking pretty bleak. They still haven't
Till they
scored
cut
here
out
in the
the
4th
overtime.
quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny. I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best. Run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about
what the hell up? This nigga's stupid. This nigga is dumb. It ain't no ugly kids, man. I wasn't ugly. I wasn't ugly though, man. Nope. She can't laugh at it too. She can't. Nah, don't teach her that. Don't teach her that. This nigga dumb. This nigga dumb. This nigga dumb. I'm not listening to you, nigga. You think somebody really listening to me? I'm trying to get these damn shits completed before I go to work. I need to play niggas tonight. I need to. I can't waste no time tonight. Funny. don't need no more rushes. I just need field goals. 3 of those. Okay. Let's see what's happening.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision from sacrilegious.
Tell that nigga, bro. Don't talk to Wavy like that. He about to bring it to your front door.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Lions have recovered.
Yeah, you're right. He don't even know what he got, Wavy. Go get that ninja, bro. They don't give a damn about that.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
Yeah.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field.
Oh, yeah. All right, then. See, that's what you said. Nah.
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't
Yeah,
run the ball
ready to
once,
fight.
so that
Your
passing
ass.
does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But his opening drive, while stalled out, they still gave him 3 points.
Give it to him.
First down, here's White. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 62 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. Plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side.
Catch him while you like it. Catch him while you like it, baby. No, you better not. You better not.
You're exactly right about that.
She can do that. That's her daddy. That's her daddy. Nah. You want to?
In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going right side is White, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally.
Travis Kelce. Look at the big fella go. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And the 10-year bet knocks it to the goalpost, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They run straight ahead here with White. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play as it takes us to the end of the first quarter. After one, it's 9-0. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets...
You stupid. Catch that nigga, man.
3rd and 11.
Catch.
They'll drop
I
the
know.
throw. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one. So
Nah. They don't want to hear shit.
Or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off, and the Lions will take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. 2 minutes remaining.
We don't want to hear that
half
shit.
of football.
We don't want to hear that shit.
We remind you that coming up in 2
That's
minutes
your
time,
fault.
we'll
You
head
lacking.
to Orlando,
That's called lacking.
We'll have highlights and
That is
analysis
called
of the first half
lacking.
of action. Back to throw. Fields.
Don't be lacking.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great.
Yeah, but kill that nigga Brave off before he leaves.
Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. But that's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this down.
Why didn't I get my touchdown? I don't know.
He's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Damn, I'm sitting here playing football, bro.
Williams.
smoked you. And then smoked
Is in for a Lions touchdown.
you. And then smoked you.
Well, that was
Like a
quick
brand new
drive. The
cigarette.
passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the ramp. And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The Detroit offense.
Nah. That's your fault.
Fields on first down.
Lacking. Lacking.
Wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Lacking.
59 yards.
And you lacking, bro.
Lions are able to hang on to their first half lead. No going for two. They'll take it after.
You shot your lights out.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to
Coming
the
to my court.
the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. This taken in at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Point after here coming up.
Right. Like you that type of guy.
Even 30. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone.
You beat him already, dude.
So here's the
Don't give him nothing.
From a yard or two
Dog
deep,
that
here comes
nigga,
the
bro.
return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to
Damn.
inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Yeah, screenshot, bro. Screenshot. Share that shit.
They'll come out
No
for the win.
screenshot, bro.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the
You gotta
45.
screenshot that so we can talk about that in
Looks
the
like a
chat
loss
or
of
so.
right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. They juked him. Still fighting for more. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And just shutting him off there. There he goes, left side. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. The people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Taken at the goal line.
He trying to test you. He trying to test you and shit. Don't let him test you. Just whoop his
Now
ass.
the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession.
Whoop his ass a few times. Whoop his ass a few times.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson.
Yay. Hey. Tell him he chose who he chose. Wait.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw.
Hey, whatever it takes to win, Wavy.
This is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
That's what I'm talking about, Wavy.
First down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, and the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. He'll look to throw. This pass complete to Melton. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. A crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
You got a tick or something, Wavy?
Can't get away, and he's taken.
Because he keeps saying by her.
Pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a
I know.
9-yard loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded right around his own 43. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Lions will take over. Line of scrimmage
Yeah.
31 now on 1st and 10.
Shut that nigga out.
To throw is Fields. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He scored on the ground and threw.
I kind of do. I kind of do. I kind of do.
Here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Boo-boo.
Point after, right down.
See Halloween.
The lead grows even larger
Boo.
in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Yeah.
And not much happening on the return.
He said,
He'll
fuck
get
that.
this to about the 23. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. So the completion good for 6 yards.
That nigga Red been asleep since we been in here, though.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Nah, it's too
On
late for
third
that. You
down,
got caught
deep to
lacking.
throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
Right. You had to do what you
And
wanted
this
you to
is
do
a
and shit. That's like
blowout
niggas
so
was like
far
you
as we get
you
set
didn't you
for the
were just
fourth
moving
quarter. Very
around. You was doing
one-sided
the same
affair.
thing over and over. Yeah, all
Fourth
type
down,
of
the punt team
excuses.
is on as this is sent away. Let's take it at around the 40.
So what was he supposed to do? Drive?
And there he goes again. And they are going to
He was supposed
score
to drive, wasn't
again. Yet
Bad wavy. Bad wavy. You didn't drive.
touchdown as they just add to their
Tell him
totals.
again.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of.
I gotta hurry
It
up,
was
man.
pretty
I gotta get
apparent
up
early
after he
on that
got.
they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end
Tell
up
him.
with matchups like we've been watching here. And you
Nah.
look back to the early
Nah.
drives,
Like he
you
gonna
can
just let
say
you
that
post
one
around
squad
here.
was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. LA set to take.
Nah, he try to act like you playing with his daughter now. You hear him?
Let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being
You know,
facetious.
try to use it as a
But you
test
get
for.
points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
Then he gonna try to dunk on you. They gonna try to dunk on you,
Second
clip
and
it,
11.
and say he did that to you in the game. Baby, don't let him
And
do
his
that.
throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Oh,
Back to throw here. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over.
gotta get ready to leave before this highway gets too packed up.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The
Shit, I do it every day, bro.
touchdown.
I can't read.
From a couple
Show these
yards
niggas how to
deep,
do
he'll
it.
bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he
Nah, they be
gets
like,
this out to the 16-yard
this
line.
nigga know what the fuck he
Here's the
talking
Los
about.
Angeles
This nigga know what
offense
the
as they
fuck he
get
talking
set
about.
to take possession. I hate
Cause
to
they
say
see
it at
me
this point,
everywhere
I don't
in
really
there,
know what
and
they're
I do
playing to win
everything.
with this
I know how to
deficit in
do
the fourth
everything.
quarter. They're
I've
just
been
trying
there
to
8 years,
erase
bro.
that
I
zero
don't know
on
how
the
to do everything.
scoreboard
They just look
chart.
retarded.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yeah.
This will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on first down now.
I
Here's
look
second
retarded.
down. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Aaron Donald picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. Their front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad
Throw
their
it, bitch.
stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Yeah, I want y'all to kick it off. I don't want you to do that.
This has been a
This
run for
kickoff's
either
gonna be
of
my
them.
last one. I gotta
After
do
this
for
one's
this.
done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Taking on the midfield logo. And he's loose again. And that...
Yeah, I got my 300 yards.
Strong. It's a return
Got that
touchdown
down,
to add on to their lead in the final
I
stages.
right there. Get him 20 yards on that touchdown.
Without much defensive resistance on that drive, and really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time
You ain't
out.
trying to do that. That ain't what you were trying to do.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
All right, then, my ninjas, I'm out.
Here on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. 2 yards outside to pick up there. Bringing up second to get down. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you can hope for in the National Football League.
Yeah, first off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest, eating fufu, and a hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I these valet stores couldn't pay. Nowadays, all the cake I make us is enough to buy.